Have you ever watched Hermit Craft or other SMPs like Lotus, Channel 64, Unorthoblocks? And you've probably seen creators use armor stands in crazy creative ways, whether it's custom displays, immersive decorations, or even storytelling. But did you know you can take that a step further by adding custom Minecraft skins to them? Yep, that's right. You can get an armor stand from looking like this, into when you name it, to looking like this. Look at that face. It's just a face a mother can love. So let's get right to it. Before we begin, we'll of course need Minecraft. You'll also need the following mods: Armor Poser, or the Armor Stand data pack from Vanilla Tweaks, and EMF, also known as Entity Model Features. You will also be using Blockbench, a free software to make models in Minecraft, and a photo editor of your choice. For this tutorial, I'll use Paint 3D. Now, let's jump in and start with the basics. Before we start anything, you're going to need to know how to make a basic resource pack. I won't go too in depth with this, but I'll give you the summary of the folders you'll need. You can also download the template I made for you in the description below, and you can skip to this timestamp to continue. First, you'll need the main folder. You can name this whatever. Inside, you'll need a folder called Assets and a text document called pack.meta. Inside pack.meta, you will type this. Inside Assets folder, you'll need a folder called Minecraft. Inside Minecraft, you need a folder called Optifine. In there, you'll need a folder called CEM and another called Random. Inside of randoms, you're going to need a folder called entities, and inside of entities, you're going to need a folder called armor stands. And now that brings us to the good part. Let's head to Blockbench. All right, we have Blockbench open, and we're going to want to get a plugin that you can find by clicking on File and go to Plugins. And the plugin we want is CEM Template Loader. Somewhere in the screen, you'll see an install button. Go and do that. After we get a plugin, you'll see a thing right here with said plugin. Click it, click Load, and look for Armor Stand. Then hit Load again. Alrighty, now that we have our armor stand here, we're going to want to start with changing the texture's size because we want space for our skins to go. So first we're going to right click, we'll go to resize texture, and we're going to want this texture to be in the power of 2. So for the sake of this tutorial, we'll go to 56. We're going to want to hit confirm. And now we have our new texture. After we've changed its size, you can hit save, and you can save this in your resource pack folder, or you can save it anywhere else you feel like you can find it. Now that we have the texture saved, we're going to want to open this in Paint 3D. And as we can see here, here's our armor stand texture. Now what we're going to want to do now is find skins that are slim and wide. For this tutorial, I will be using Seaman and myself. First, we're going to want to grab our first skin. It could be either the wide or the slim. You're going to want to select it and copy it, paste it onto the armor stand texture we've made. And here we're going to want to align it to the edge of the armor stand, like so. Then you're going to want to go and grab your other skin. Do the same thing, copy and paste. And here we're going to want to align this to as well be right under our previous skin. And just like that, we have our template. So now what we're going to want to do is save as image. And we're going to want to go to wherever we're keeping our resource pack, open Assets, Minecraft, Optifine, Random, Entity, Armor Stand. And this is where we're going to save our template. And with that saved, we can now begin adding our player models onto the armor stand. To do that, we're going to want to hit new tab on Blockbench. We're going to want to scroll to Minecraft skin, create new model. We'll first start with the wide, hit confirm. Here we have our model. Go to File, Convert Project, Java block item, confirm. We're going to want to grab all of these files here, Control C, head back to your armor stand, click on any of these folders, hit Control V, and just like that, we now have our player model. We are now going to want to get our armor stand template, drag it and drop, import texture, and make sure that this is the texture that is currently being used. Now we can grab all of this and drag it till it fits where we want it, like so. And then we can just move our player to line up with the armor stand. After that, we can move the left leg to its respected folder, the right leg to its respected folder, and all other limbs. If your skin has outer layers, do not worry, they are also in here. You just have to make sure that the eye is checked for your visibility of the layers. Now that we have our wide skin in here, we're going to want to do the same thing for the slim skin. We're going to want to open a new tab, go to Minecraft skin, create new model, select player slim, confirm, file, convert project, Java block, confirm, select player, select all of this, hit Control C to copy. we can go back to the same place that we did here, hit Control V to paste. There is our player model. Make sure that we're using the armor template PNG. Drag and drop all the way down till it lines up just where we want it, like so. And from there, we can then align the model like we had done before to make it perfectly centered with the armor stand. After we've aligned our second model, we're going to want to move all of these again to their respective folders. And just like that, we now have our slim model, our wide model, and our armor stand model. And now that we have our slim and wide models inside of the armor stand, we're going to want to click our armor stand template, delete, click File, Export, Export Optifine JEM. Then we're going to save this into our resource pack by going into Assets, Minecraft, Optifine, CEM, and save there. Now we can work on getting skins onto the armor stand when we name the armor stand. To start off, we're going to want to open our resource pack, go to Assets, Minecraft, Optifine, Random, Entity, Armor Stand. First, we're going to want to right click, hit New, go to Text Document, type in wood, and remove the .text and replace it with .properties. Hit Enter, yes. Now we can make our new skin file using our armor stand template. So open your template in whatever software you want to use. Like I said, I will be using Paint 3D. We can then grab a skin of our choice. I will be adding Live Awesome, who is a friend of mine. We'll hit copy, go over here. Live is a slim skin. We will scroll down here to the slim, and we're just going to align everything here like so. Over here, we have extra parts that weren't part of the skin. We'll erase those. Then we're just going to erase the armor stand layer and our other skins layer. All that's left should be the skin that you want to add. Now you're going to want to file, save as, name this file wood 1. Make sure you do not name your armor stand template because this will be useful in terms of getting new armor stands. Now that we have wood 1, we're going to want to open wood properties. Alrighty, inside of our wood properties file, we're going to want to type in skins.to equals 2, name.to equals whatever name we choose our armor stand to be. So for our tutorial, we did live, and we're going to type in live. Now, if you're going to add more skins, all you're going to have to do is do the same thing, skins dot, and then just keep going in numbers. Dot 3 equals 3, and then name dot 3 equals name, and then 4, and so on. After we have our thing done, we hit save. Something we should also do is change our thing from wood 1 to wood 2, because I forgot that wood 1 is automatically set to the normal armor stand. So wood 2 is what we're going to do our names. So, and from wood 2 on will be all the other armor stands that we add. So now if we go to our resource packs and select our resource pack that we've made, hit done, and we place our armor stand named live, we have live. And with armor poser, we are able to give live arms, and we're also able to pose our armor stand. And something I'm noticing here is these armor stands seem to be broken, and judging by placing a regular armor stand, we have an error here. So we're going to fix that here. First, you're going to want to open your resource pack, open assets, Minecraft. You're going to want to make a textures folder. Inside the textures folder, make an entity folder. Inside of entities, make an armor stand. Once you've made this pathway, you're going to want to go back, go through your Optifine, random, entities, armor stand, and where you would have your template, make another texture called wood.png, erase your 2 skins that you've added and keep the armor stand. Then we're going to copy. Then we're just going to copy this wood PNG, take it all the way back to the textures, entities, armor stand, and paste it into here. And when we refresh our pack, our armor stand will be perfectly fine. Hopefully this all made sense. I'll try to answer any questions that you guys may have in the comments below. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!